Oh, women, women, women. You have falsified yourself once again. You have made yourself a fool when nobody was trying to make you a fool in the first place. Again, in this endless cycle of idiotocracy. Tisk, tisk, tisk. You know, all that a woman wants is a rich man with a six-pack and nice cars. That's the truth of the matter, bro. Of that, women really don't give a fuck about you as a man personally. You know, because men, true men, we believe another person's word. The word from a real man is like a binding contract. Of that, what I say, you know that when I say something, I'm going to do it. Of that, oh, I'll go ahead and pay you back next week. And then next week comes around and he got paid back in full. You know, you didn't do no little half freaking payment. You paid him back in full. That's what a real man does. So when a real man is speaking to a woman, they think that what a woman is speaking is actually the truth. When the truth is that you cannot trust a woman's word. A woman will say anything that she needs to say to get inside of your mansion. You know, even if you're not like the best looking guy, as long as you have enough money to pay for her and, you know, buy her, like, you know, they're freaking like even like a little tub like this is like freaking $500, bro, for like some cream that's going to be anti-aging so she can look young forever. Because that's all that freaking women do is try to look young forever. Because women kind of age like a cheesecake. Women kind of age like a cheesecake, you know. At first it's nice and sweet and it's tasty and it's good to look at. But give it enough time and that thing is fucking disgusting. Like women age disgustingly because they don't accept it. They don't gracefully age. They just keep on trying to put on more makeup, more and more makeup until to the point to where the skin itself is so suffocated that it actually ages them quicker. But men, if you have a man who spent his life fighting the good fight and stayed to himself instead of just, you know, running around and having as much children as he possibly can, a true man will age like wine. That the more time that goes on, the older that he gets, the better that he gets. Now the problem is that when somebody decides to have a girlfriend, and it doesn't matter if you want to call it the girlfriend or the fiance or the wife, it's all the same thing, because the worst thing that happens is is having children. Because as soon as you have children, it's like a legally bound contract, that it's like a prison sentence that you are going to bestow upon yourself at the very minimum for the next 18 years. And then people are so stupid of that, they see how difficult and stressful and aging and awful it is to have a child. And that child will get to like 5 years old, bro. And then they decide, oh, let's have another freaking kid. And then extend their sentencing for another 18 years. And then once that child gets to the age of 2, you know what? I think that we need another child. And then, bare minimum, they will extend that sentencing for another 18 years of stress. And that's the very bare minimum. Because once they turn 18 and they're like a full-fledged adult and you finally get them out of the house, then you can finally get a divorce of that. This relationship just doesn't work. And then, the women are very, very sneaky. If they know that you want to get a divorce, then they'll just act, nice and kind enough to you to keep you around for you. Maybe, marriages have ups and downs. And then loop you back in to just keep you just happy enough that you don't get a divorce. And, women get these guys young. Women get these guys to sign a lifelong contract while they're young. So these young men never truly develop independence. They never develop how to be themselves. Because I'd say it probably takes you a good between 30 and 40 years to truly figure out who you are. And, just like how that quote goes, and I like the quote because it's true, that you are the amalgamation of the 5 closest people that you hang out with. So, say if you just, for the next 40 years, just hang around with these freaking bums who aren't helping you at all, you're not even yourself. You're not even yourself. You're just kind of like, just going with the flow of the crowd, of like, being a sheeple, of just like, whatever we all decide on, that's what we're gonna go with, even if it's the wrong thing, bro. Even if it's the wrong thing, we're all just gonna have the same opinion on the same thing forever. So it's just like, I personally think that I'm a very rare individual, because I'm actually going to be able, for the next couple of years, to kind of excavate myself and kind of like figure out and like be like a solo person, and actually be a person, and actually be like a man. It's kind of crazy because, like, it's really gross, because like I just see like groups of people and they're just almost like a big blob of like people like all like glued together, and they're like this, they're not they're not individual things. They're like just one big disgusting thing. And women are a huge problem with that. They're definitely not a help of that. If you want to break free, bro, you can. Especially like if you haven't had like a wife and kids yet, bro. It's just like don't have a kid, don't have a wife. Just figure out who you are as a person first.